After Bostock, transgender rights face a harsh judicial and political backlash. The Supreme Court's 2020 Bostock's v. Clayton County ruling, authored by Justice Neil Gorsuch, held that discrimination against transgender workers is unlawful sex discrimination, raising hopes of broader protection beyond employment. Lower courts and Biden administration initially expanded its logic to education and healthcare. However, as the court grew more conservative and Republican, let states pass law restricting transgender rights, that momentum Trump considers military and non-military option as Iran protests turn deadly. President Donald Trump is weighing possibly U.S. intervention in Iran as deadly anti-government protests intensify. According to American official, Trump has been briefed on military option, including strikes targeting Iran's security forces, but no final decision has been made. Officials say the president is also considering non-military measures such as cyber operation, new sanctions, and providing internet access through Starlink to support protesters, while Trump has warned Iran against using lethal force and threatened severe retaliation. Smithsonian removes Trump impeachment details from presidential exhibit. The Smithsonian's National Portrait Gallery has removed references to President Donald Trump's two impeachments from its America's President exhibition, replacing a detailed label with a minimalist description noting only his birth date and status as the 445th and 47th president. The change coincided with the installation of new black and white portrait of Trump and come amid broader updates to the exhibition, which the museum says are exploring simpler label for new edition. The Smithsonian stated that information about presidential impeachments remain available elsewhere in its museum. The move has drawn attention as the institution faces mounting pressure from how the US seizes and controls sanctioned oil ships. When the US decides to seize an oil ship, elite Coast Guard team, often supported by the Navy and other military units, board and take control of the vessels under an integracy process called Maritime Operational Threat Response. This framework, involving the Pentagon, White House, Homeland Security, and Justice Department, determines where the ship will be taken and what legal action follows. Once seized, tankers may be escorted for days before reaching a port, often along the US Gulf Coast. The oil on board is typically impounded and may later be auctioned. Teen athlete seeks Supreme Court upset in transgender support battle. Becky Pepper Jackson, a 15-year-old high school sophomore from West Virginia, is at the center of major Supreme Court case challenging state bans on transgender girls competing in girls' sports. A discussed and shot-put athlete Pepper Jackson is asking the court to rule that such bans violate the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause and Title IX's prohibition on sex discrimination in schools. Her case comes as the conservative majority court has recently ruled against transgender rights in areas including healthcare, military service, and identification documents. Supporters of the bans argue they are necessary for fairness and safety in women's sports, while critics note that West Virginia has identified only one affected athlete, Pepper Jackson herself.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.